بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم. وقت الأضحية, time of the Qurbani, like when you are allowed to start doing your Qurbani on Eid al-Adha and when you are allowed to stop, the time frame. وقت الأضحية, okay? So وقت is مضاف and أضحية is مضاف إليه. وقت الأضحية. So you might say أضحية is in jar. It has a kasra. Why? Because it is مضاف إليه. وقت, why it has a رفع? Why it is? Because it is هذا وقت الأضحية. Okay? So this is, so something is here. So that is why it is a وقت الأضحية. يبتدئ, ابتداء mean begin. وقت الأضحية, وقت is فاعل for this فعل. Whenever a فعل come, you look at the first noun. So the first noun which come after the فعل will be either فاعل or مفعول, depending on the meaning and the situation. So يبتدئ, begin. وقت الأضحية, time of the قرباني. من طلوع, from the rising. فجر, of the فجر. اليوم العاشر, of the 10th. من ذي الحجة, of ذي الحجة. So the time start when the Fajr rise on the 10th of the Hijjah. So before sunrise, there is no Qurbani. It has to be after, no, not sunrise, I mean Fajr. Okay, Tulu al-Fajr means when Adhan of the Fajr is called. And when you stop eating in Ramadan. So this is called Tulu al-Fajr, and one is Tulu al-Shams. So the waqt of the Qurbani start at the Fajr, when the Fajr time start, on the 10th of the Hijjah. Okay, so ويستمر, this is again a فعل. وقتها, this is فاعل. ويستمر, and last and remain. وقتها, وقت of that قرباني. إلى قبيل, a little bit before. غروب اليوم الثاني, when the sun set on the 12th, الثاني عشرة, and the 12th of من ذي الحجة, ذي الحجة. Okay? So one is قبل. قبل mean before. And قبيل is اسم التصغير. When you make like a small noun in Arabic, that is called اسم التصغير. Like for example, you say رجل, a man. A small man, you want to insult him, or you want out of love. So you make the noun small, that is called what? رجال. Okay, so رجال mean a small man. رجل means, so it's called اسم التصغير when you make the thing small. Okay, like for example, ضارب, the one who beat. So ضريب. Okay, فضيل, حسين. All these are called اسم تصغير, and that rhyme when they come small. So إلى قبيل means just a little bit. We mean that when you were able to slaughter the animal just before the sun set, so your qurbani will be okay. Okay? So ويستمر, and remain its time to just a little bit before the setting of the sun on the 12th of the Hijjah. Okay. إلا أنه, there is another condition for it in the beginning, طلوع الفجر. إلا, except, one exception is أنه indeed لا يجوز, it is not permissible لأهل الأمصار, for the people of the cities. أمصار is the plural of the مصر. مصر means city. والقرى الكبيرة, and big towns. أن يذبحوا الأضاحي, to slaughter their animal قبل صلاة, before the Salatul Eid. Okay, so one condition is what? طلوع الفجر. The second is, if you are living in a big town or city where Salatul Eid is performed, so even the Fajr entered, you cannot do it before Salatul Eid. Why we say big cities? Because there might be a small village where Eid is not performed. So there is no Eid Salat in that small village on the top of the mountain. So when the Fajr Adhan is called, your time of Qurbani start. And that, okay? So that is why, إلا, except أنه لا يجوز, it is not permissible for the people of the cities, أهل الأمصار. والقرى الكبيرة and big towns where the Eid Salat is performed. أن يذبحوا that they should slaughter الأضاحي their sacrifices قبل صلاة العيد before the Eid Salat. Okay. ويجوز it is permissible لأهل القرى الصغيرة for the people of the towns small towns التي that town لا تجب فيها that it is not wajib mandatory in that town. Salatul Eid is not wajib because the town is so small. So ويجوز is جائز أن يذبحوها to slaughter their animal بعد طلوع الفجر after the start of the Fajr. طلوع mean when somebody glance from the height, it's called طلع. Okay, so طلوع mean when appearing, starting Fajr. الأفضل it is most rewarding ذبح الأضحية to slaughter the sacrifice animal في اليوم الأول and the first day من أيام الأضحى in the 3 days of Qurbani. So the most rewarding one is which one? The 10th and the first day of Eid. ثم في اليوم الثاني, then the next one, most rewarding one is the second day. ثم في اليوم الثالث, then and the third day. So your reward a little bit decrease. But suppose there's a lot of rush in the slaughterhouse and you have to spend 7-8 hours in the hot weather. So for that little bit age, you don't have to jeopardize your Eid. So you can do it at your convenience on the second day and the third day, okay? But the most rewarding one, if there is no other obstacle, is which one? The first day, okay? وَيُسْتَحَبُّ, and it is mustahab, which means appreciated, أن يذبح to slaughter أضحيته, his animal of sacrifice, بنفسه, by his own hands. إن كان, if he is يحسن good الذبح in slaughtering. Okay, if you're not gonna make the animal messed up and you are enough expert, then it is mustahab for you to slaughter your animal by your own hand. أما as far as إذا كان لا يحسن, when he is not good الذبح in the slaughtering, فالأفضل, then it is most better أن يستعين to seek help بغيره from another person. Let another person slaughter on his behalf. وينبغي له, and it is suitable for him, ينبغي mean مناسب, it is good for him أن يشهدها, that he should be present, okay, وقت الذبح, at the time of the slaughtering. Another person will be slaughtering from him and at least he will be present, okay. ويستحب, it is mustahab أن يذبح to slaughter the animal of the Qurbani naharan, in the daytime. ولكن, but إذا ذبحها, when he slaughtered بليل, in the night, جاذا, it is also permissible, مع الكراهة, along with a little bit of kirahiyya. Kirahiyya means it's makruh. Okay, your reward will become a little bit less if you do the Qurbani in the night time, but it's still okay, you can do it. إذا عطلت صلاة العيد, معطل means abandoned. Some reason there is a fight or there is some other thing and the people of the town could not do Eid Salat. So when the Eid Salat is abandoned, لسبب من الأسباب, for a reason from the reasons, one of the reasons, it can be anything, جاز ذبحها, it is permissible to start the sacrificing بعد الزوال, after the zawal of the sun. So when the sun is right on the top of your head, it is called قيام الشمس. And when it inclines a little bit toward the west, it is called what? زوال الشمس. So the Eid Salat is not done. It is abandoned because of some reason. So what you going to do? After zawal, even if the Eid Salat is not done, you can go ahead and start doing your Qurbani. Okay, this one is good practical thing for us. Look at this one. إذا تعددت الجماعات, when there are several congregations of Eid في مصر, in a city, لصلاة العيد, فصلاة العيد, جاز ذبح الأضحية, it is permissible to slaughter the animal بعد أول صلاة, بعد أول صلاة, after the very first salat, ثُلِّيَت, which is performed في ذلك المصر, in that city. In a big city, there are 10 congregations of Eid. The very first one was on the 7 a.m. suppose, and in your own masjid it is 9 a.m. So even if you have not performed the Eid Salat, but after 7 you can go ahead and slaughter it. So your personal participation in Eid Salat is not necessary. As long as in the whole city, in any of the masjid, the Eid Salat is performed, your Qurbani time will start, right?
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Waqtul udhiyyati, the time of the sacrifice. Yabtadi'u waqtul udhiyyati, the time of the sacrifice starts min tulu'i fajri, with the rising of the fajr, al-yawmul ashir, on the 10th day, min Zulhijjah, of Zulhijjah. Wa yastamiru, and it lasts the time وقتها إلى
وقت الفاعل again ويستمر وقتها
and the time lasts إلى until قبيل a little bit
because of the إلى is حرف الجر. Okay, so although the qabal, the ba'd, these are time it's supposed to be in the nasab, but because of the harf jar, so what we will say? Ila qubayli. To just a little bit before.
Just a little bit before ghurubul yawm.
Ghurubi, because it is mudaf ilayh. Qubayl is mudaf. Ila qubayli ghurubil yawmi. These are all, a noun can be mudaf and mudafun ilayh at the same time. You know this, right? So ila qubayli ghurubil yawmi thani ashara. Before
the sunset of the 12th of min Zulhijjah, of Zulhijjah. Illa, except innahu, indeed, la yajuzu, it's not allowed, li ahlil amsari, on the people of big cities, wal qural kabirate, and big towns, an yazbihu, to slaughter, yadhbahul adhahu, to slaughter their sacrifice, qabla salatil Eid, before the Eid Salah.
So no, here is no harf jar, and this is the zarf, then it will be qabla. You don't, but if there was ila here, then you will say ila qabli. So that is why we say the qubayl in jar, because of the ila. Go ahead.
ويجوز لأهل القرى قرى الصغيرة, but it's allowed on the people of the small towns. التي, the one لا تجب, it's not wajib on them. فيها, upon them,
in that town.
Salat al-Eid, the Eid
Salat al-Eid. Salat is fa'il fartajibu. لا تجب فيها صلاة العيد.
Salatul Eid. أن يسبحوها, they can slaughter her بعد, after Tulu'ul Fajr, after the rising of Fajr.
Oh yeah, even if the Salat is not done, because there is no Salat there. So for them the beginning will be but Tulu'ul Fajr, Khura Saghira.
Al-Afzalu, it's better, Zabhul Udhiyati, to slaughter the sacrifice, Fil Yawmil Awwali, on the first day, Min Ayyamil Udha, Min Ayyamil Adha, from the days of the sacrifice. Summa fil yawmis sani, then the second day. Summa fil yawmis salis, then the third day. Wa yustajabu, it is mustahab,
يعني appreciated.
an yazbahu,
okay. An will give nasab to mudari.
An yazbaha, that it's slaughtered. Udhiyatahu, his sacrifice, binafsihi, by himself, in kana,
if he is
yuhsinu zabhi, that he is good at slaughtering. Amma, as far as iza kana, if he is not, لا يحسن, good at يحسن الذبح, good at slaughtering. فالأفضل, and it's better, أن يستعين بغيره,
to seek help.
to seek help from somebody else. وينبغي,
Munasib, suitable.
and it's suitable له, on him, for him, أن يشهدها, that he witnesses it وقت الذبح, at the time of slaughter. ويستحب, and it is mustahab, أن يذبح, that indeed it's slaughtered. الأضحية نهارا, the sacrifice in the day. ولكن, but إذا ذبحها,
when he slaughtered it.
if he slaughters it بالليل, in the night, جازا,
It's okay.
it's okay. مع, with al-karahiyah, with a little bit of
Along with karahiyah. Karahiyah means it is not appreciated. It is not good. But it will be still okay.
إذا أُطِّلت الصلاة العيد, if it's delayed, the Salatul Eid, لسبب
من الأسباب
من الأسباب الجائز, because of the reasons that are allowed. ذبحها, he can slaughter it. بعد الزوال, after the zawal. إذا تعددت الجماعات when there are many congregations في مصر, in the city, لصلاة العيد, the Eid Salat, جاز, it's allowed, ذبح الأضحية, the slaughtering of the sacrifice, بعد أول salati, after the first salat, sulliyat, that is prayed, fi zalika al-misri, in that city.
Right. Okay, wa akhir da'wan.